Hey there, Cancers. Sorry, I know it took a while. I had to get my fillings done with my teeth and things like that, and my mouth was just so numb, so I wasn't able to talk. But I'm back here today for your guys' video. Just an overview on how it's going to go. We're going to pull up your guys' generals using the Kipper deck, and then we're going to do your guys' love messages with the mystical medleys. We're also going to do your guys' career and finances with the Rider Waite Tarot deck, and then end off your guys' reading with the affirmators, which I haven't done in a while, so I'm bringing those back up. For some reason, while I was shuffling your cards before we get started, I was kind of getting a sense that there's a lot of things that haven't been spoken in regarding to like some sort of love or relationship. It doesn't matter what or who you guys are thinking about, whatever that might mean to you. It doesn't have to be a relationship, but that's what I was primarily getting. Could also be in regard to your family or whatever, right? Anything that you guys love. But when I was shuffling, like a lot of cards started flying out of nowhere. Like it was just crazy and a little bit chaotic. And so I'm kind of thinking that, there might be some important messages or some clarifications that you guys might need in regarding to that field, all right? But anyways, straight on to your guys' video or your reading, I should say. We're gonna pull up your guys' generals here, and we got Courthouse in reversed. Let's see what this is about. Oh, okay. Now, this could pertain to some legal matters because of the courthouse. Sometimes I gotta take things literally because it might resonate, but most of the time I'm kind of getting like in a metaphorical sense when it comes to this reading. I technically do the readings in a metaphorical sense, but if it relates to you guys, like literally, you guys can take it, right? But I'm kind of getting that some of you guys might have some sort of concerns in regard. I can't talk in regarding to legal matters, right? And I'm getting that if you guys feel like things are not going in your guys' way in regarding to some sort of legal matters, whatever that may be, I'm kind of getting that there's going to be some sort of gift or some sort of spiritual download if you guys want to go into that kind of criteria where you guys are going to receive some sort of information or you guys are going to receive some sort of intuitive sign or maybe even a synchronicity of some sort that's going to help you in regarding whatever sort of legal matter you guys are dealing with, right? But in general, from a metaphorical sense, what I'm kind of getting is some of you guys might have noticed that there might have been some sort of injustice in regarding to a particular relationship. Doesn't have to be love, just saying in regarding to just general relationship, right? We are getting it could be regarding to a female because we got the main female, but honestly take it how it resonates. There was some sort of injustice between you and a person, right? And I'm getting that for some reason I'm kind of getting the word clarity. That's the first word that's really popping into my mind. For some of you guys that you guys know you guys were involved in a situation where there was like a lot of mystery, things that were not said, things that were unspoken. I'm kind of getting that during this time, whenever you guys are watching this reading, it's like things are gonna finally be revealed to you. You guys are finally gonna get the clarity and answers to your guys' questions. And looking at the back of the deck, we got the pathway. It's like finally things are coming to life. Finally, you're understanding things, right? And like I said, it doesn't have to be in regarding to a relationship. That's just what I'm primarily getting. It could be in regarding to any sort of situation that you guys are involved in, right? Pulling up another general spread for you guys. Some of you guys, okay. For some reason, you guys are pulling up a lot of relationship cards. Like doesn't have to be like I said, romantic or relationships. I'm kind of also getting like platonic relationships as well. It's just whenever I talk about relationships, I mean like soul ties or particular tie that you have with other people. For some of you guys, it could literally be uh romantic relationship, right? For some of you guys, it's just platonic, however it resonates. But I am getting that there is a particular person. This person, I gotta take it how it resonates. Some of you guys, it could be a mature person, but the fact that the mature man is in reverse, intuitively, what I'm getting is they try to appear mature, but you guys know that they're putting on this false facade. Some of you guys, they might appear mature. Some of you guys, they might actually be younger than you. The fact that mature man is in reverse, like they try to act mature, but they're really actually younger, if that makes any sense. But I'm getting some of you guys, whoever this person is, I think you guys had like a lot of high hopes in regarding to this person. I'm not getting like you guys were putting this person all on a pedestal or whatever, but I am kind of getting that you guys kind of a little bit looked up to this person, if that makes any sense, right? And I'm kind of getting that at this point, you guys just decided to disclose this person, like forget about them, like shut them into a box and just toss it out the window, right? That's kind of like the image that I'm getting in my head when it comes to this person, whoever this person Um, is kind of what I'm getting here. Some of you guys might have realized that whatever soul tie or type of relationship you had with this person was just very toxic. And the fact that you guys, like, ever since you guys have like thrown the thoughts of them out the window or out the door, it's like everything started working very well into your guys' favor. Like, you noticed that you guys weren't stressing out so much. You noticed that you didn't have so much anxiety, or you didn't have these like overwhelming thoughts and things like that, is kind of what I'm getting here. It's like you started to feel much more uplifted and you started feeling more into yourself after releasing these thoughts of this particular person. I'm getting primarily those of you guys that know that you guys have been vigorously having these thoughts about a particular person. I see you guys kind of like just, forgetting about the whole situation or the person, just ignoring it as it is, right? Going into your guys' love messages, let's see what we have for you here. This one might be interesting because, like I said, there's a lot of messages that wanted to come out here. Okay, well, somebody doesn't want to make any sort of actions or moves. That's not surprising, especially during this time. I'm not getting that this person isn't making any actions towards you because they don't have any feelings for you. But I am kind of getting the sense that why do I feel like this person isn't making any sort of actions or moves because they know that they messed it up? I'm kind of getting that they know they effed up the situation between you and them, is kind of what I'm getting here. And I feel like they don't, they might own up to themselves about it, but I don't think they might admit that to you guys, if that makes any sense. I feel like to them, it looks bad if they own up to their mistakes that they know that they've done. They know that what they had with you is very special, and they're choosing to let this be an unfinished business just so they won't make it any worse. Does that make any sense? I feel like I don't, like I said, I don't know what your guys' situation is. You guys, it might resonate. Some of you guys, it might not resonate at all. But the primary energy that I'm getting here, we got the Page of Wands, we got the Six of Pentacles in reverse, and also the Lovers in reverse. These are all in reverse. This telling me that this person does not want to take any sort of action whatsoever, but I am getting a sense of some sort of hidden feelings. But the real question here, Cancer, that I want you guys to think about, is it really worth being with this person or like making a second chance with this person if this person isn't going to really own up to their mistakes or let themselves be known? I do have a feeling that there might be a possibility where if they do get the courage, they could come back. But like I said, is it really worth it? I honestly don't know. Queen of Pentacles in the back of the deck. Honestly, I don't see you guys so much focused on this person. I just see you guys doing your own thing, and I feel like that this person is kind of getting a sense that you're doing your own thing as well, and therefore they're kind of putting whatever drama or situation you guys had with one another to the side and focusing on yourselves. And I'm not just getting that from your guys' perspective or energy, I'm also getting it to be from their perspective and energy. I do get the sense that they do think about you guys from time to time, but it's like it's not enough for them to make any sort of action or move. It's like you can think about it all day long. You can think about getting married with someone, but if you're not making any action, it's not really worth it now, is it, right? Is kind of what I'm getting here. Let's go more into this. Some of you guys, they might have just felt like you guys were a burden, or you guys could have felt that way about them. I don't know why, but I'm kind of getting that they might have felt that way about you. For some reason, usually I'll be channeling your guys' messages, but why do I feel like I'm kind of channeling theirs as well too? This usually doesn't happen. For some reason, I'm kind of getting like you guys were a burden to their goals because they were so much focused in regarding to their finances and career, and some of you guys might have even noticed. And once you came in, it's like you just like, came in like a wrecking ball and just almost like almost messed every I don't want to say messed everything up, but you kind of made them take a step backwards, if you know what I mean. Like they were so much focused in regarding to their work and trying to get their pentacles and achieving their goals and working on their finances. And then once you came in, it's like they had like a whole nother situation to deal with, right? To think about. And it's like, I didn't wanted this to happen. I didn't even want any of this to come in at all. I was just really focusing on myself until you came in, and now I have this extra responsibility to take care of, right? And they felt like you were some sort of injustice to them, right? It's like they felt it was kind of unfair. Not I'm not getting it in the fact where it's like, oh, they didn't like you or anything like that. It's just the timing of when you guys came together was just the wrong time, is kind of what I'm getting here. It's like when the time when you guys established this sort of connection with one another, right? Or whatever it is, it's like the time when they weren't primarily looking for it or primarily focused in regarding to whatever it is you guys were looking for, right? This person was like kind of in that working mindset, in that working zone. And when you came in, it kind of distracted them. And now it's like they can't stop thinking about you. I feel like there was like some sort of major fallout because this person came to realize that how much work and finances were very important to them. But I feel like they still think about the situation that you guys had. If you guys ended off on a bad note, I feel like they still think about it, they still over worry about it, and it drives them crazy. Especially if there was some sort of unfinished business between you guys. I want to see what's going to be the next for the both of you guys. Honestly, I don't see anything happening. I just see you guys doing your own thing. And I feel like it's a good thing because it's gonna release most of the steam or like the burnout that you guys had. I feel like there's a very good reason why things didn't work between you two, because if you guys did, there would have been some sort of manipulation or some sort of conflict in regarding to that. For some of you guys, they might have thought you might be like a gold digger, somebody that's coming after their finances and money, or they might have been the same thing towards you. I don't know how it is in your guys' situation, right? I'm just reading the energy, and I'm not saying that's not possible to be in a relationship with this person, but just in this particular time that you guys were involved with each other just was a wrong timing. And it's probably best that things didn't work out because, it could have been a very manipulative energy. And therefore, you guys needed to be focusing more so on yourselves, right? It's kind of what I'm getting here. And the more you focus on yourselves, then the more you guys are going to be seen in the public eye, right? Is kind of what I'm getting here. So, on to the finances now, since I really wanted to pull up your guys' finances. Let's see what we have for you. First of all, some of you guys could be leaving a particular job, an industry, a company. For some reason, those weird terms came in. Some of you guys could be working for an industry or a company and you guys decided to move out of it. Some of you guys Some of you guys felt like people were like all up in your space or your guys' business, and some of you guys got tired of it, or like they were throwing out so many things at you at once. Some of you guys like got overworked with so many of the responsibilities and priorities in that job or company or whatever you guys were working at, and therefore you didn't have enough time to spend time with your friends and family. I'm primarily getting family, but it could also be friends, or like you just didn't have enough time to spend time with yourself is kind of what I'm getting here. And I see you guys getting tired of it because of all the things that are thrown at you. You guys not having enough not time, you guys not having enough space. I just see you guys like basically ending your guys' job and probably going for something else is kind of what I'm getting here. The fact that we got the priest here, I can't stop getting my eyes off the priest. It's like he's begging for the death rider to not, make any sort of changes into their life, right? For some reason, I have to also say, be wary of people, like especially a boss that's going to ask you to come back into their company or come back to in their job because, as a manipulative tactic. Because if you guys are a very hardworking person, if you guys made a lot of changes and helped a lot of people in their company, of course they're going to want to come back and get you guys into their good graces and things like that, right? They will use any sort of means possible to get you back. But if you guys know that it's not the right job for you and that you guys are overwhelmed, I would say just go for it and the whole situation and just start something new, right? Don't, you know, Don't be afraid to say no is what I want to hear. Don't let other people take charge of your life. If you guys know that you guys deserve something way more, which I can assure you guys really do, I would say go for it. Don't let other people control you. Know to have your own power and to control yourself and your guys' life, right? Is kind of what I want to say to you guys. What else do you have for Cancer and finances? Let me see here. First of all, I want to see be careful if your car ends up breaking down or something like that. That's just, a literal literary term that I'm kind of getting because of the chariot. It's just a literal form of a message, but it doesn't have to be. Like I said, I just read things from a metaphorical sense. Um, but I'm kind of getting that. Okay, some of you guys might be happy with this new work environment that you guys might be in. Why am I kind of getting some of you guys might be working from home? Because what does the chariot in reverse tell me? Not a lot of moving, not a lot of directions. I don't necessarily getting it being like, oh, you guys are going to be held back or things are not going to work in your favor. I'm kind of getting because we got the King of Cups here, which telling me like emotional stability in regarding to your workplace. Why am I getting some of you guys could possibly be working from home? Like, I'm getting it to be like a very traditional job and something that you guys are gonna stay loyal to because whenever I get the Hierophant to me is a loyalty card. It's something that you guys are dedicating your life to. I see you guys getting like a traditional job, or what I'm primarily getting as a message, you guys dedicating your guys' time and to a specific job that you guys could be possibly working from home. If it's not working from home, I'm getting it somewhere to be very close to your guys' home or to your guys' environment, but like the way you guys are going to be able to move around or travel is going to be more comfortable and done more freely. Like for example, like you guys could be working down at a grocery store, right, as a cashier, and it's like only just 5 minutes away from where you guys live, right? So all you have to really do is just walk and you're there. You don't have to spend money on gas or anything like that. It's kind of what I'm getting here. And also we got the Four of Swords as well too in the back of the deck. So I'm seeing that you guys will have more opportunities to take break. You will have more opportunities to yourself to recover and things like that. I see you guys, feeling much more not having a lot of stress or emotional issues in regarding to this job. So in regarding to your guys' finances, I see it doing really well, to be honest. But I'm primarily getting it to be those of you guys that are choosing another job. For those of you guys, it could resonate with your guys' job right now, but primarily getting it for those of you guys that are wanting to choose another job, I could see it to be really beneficial for you guys, especially with your guys' emotional stability, right? Because we all need that. All right, Cancer. So now ending off your guys' reading with the affirmators. What do we have for you? Generosity. I give generously to those around me, no matter how much or how little I have. I know there's more than enough to go around, and the key is to allow it to keep going around without stopping. If I stop the flow, I'm like the 1% at the stadium who doesn't do the wave. So basically, talking about stay generous, right? Stay humble, stay generous, and still continue have that amazing, beautiful heart that you all Cancers have. And stay onto your guys' integrity. Don't change your guys' heart because a situation has turned you down or things are not going in your life or somebody said that you weren't good enough for them. Just no matter what happens in life, make sure you guys stay humble. Make sure you guys still love yourself and know your self-worth and know that nothing compares to a beautiful, amazing, good heart. All right. So, anyways, that's what I have for you, Cancers. Hopefully, that was helpful and you guys like this video. And I will see you guys in the next video. All right. Take care.